The Interdimensional Bingo.
Hey, welcome back to Interdimensional Bingo.
That's our podcast name.
Is it?
Can be.
It's 7 episodes in. I don't know if they know that by now or not, but come
Oh,
on, Connor. Our audience has some semblance of intellect, okay?
Not if they're listening to us.
You're absolutely right.
Wait, we can't insult our listeners. Well, we kind of insulted ourselves at the same. Does that still mean?
I don't even know anymore.
I think that's still kind of mean.
It's self-deprecating is what it is.
Yeah, it still sucks.
But it's whatever.
Yo, can you do
We're back.
like that?
Like this?
Yeah.
We still have mic problems even now.
No, not we.
No, not we. Only me.
Only you.
Only you.
Yahoo. Yeah. Welcome to
Episode
Interdimensional
7.
Spooky. Whatever. What do we
Sorry.
want to call this? It's definitely gonna be our Halloween episode. What should we call it? Interdimensional.
Interdimensional Bing horror. Bing horror. That's terrible.
That needs work.
Spooky Bingus.
Interdimensional Spooky Bingus.
Interdimensional Spookingus.
Spookingus. How you spell that?
Spook Ingus.
That was not
Like
letters.
INGUS. Oh, it's really stupid.
Gus
Anyway,
is in the name.
Spook Ingus. Spookingus.
Spookingus.
Spookingus. Okay, let's actually get on topic.
Let's go.
Because we're gonna try to do this one a little bit differently.
Yeah. Well, I just kind of thought, since it's spooky month,
Halloween.
Halloween time, I just thought we would talk about scary things.
Oh man.
Um,
We should talk about
what?
Well, yeah. Let's pull up the little thing we got.
Where did it go? Hold on. I gotta find it now. It's
Connor,
gone.
You fool.
I had one job.
You utter fool, man.
No, hold on.
God.
Hold on.
Ridiculous.
Okay,
Wait,
I found
what
it.
is
I
this
got it.
button
Booby.
That's
No.
being cut out.
Delete that.
That's being cut out.
No. Oh, that's not the right thing. Where is it? No. It literally changed. Oh my god. No.
What?
It changed. I had this list looked up of scary things, and then it changed it to how to get taller. It's like
Your
what?
height is the scariest thing of all.
Make fun of
If
it.
you
It's a
can't
curve.
grow, and if you're too tall, those are two hells not worth living.
That's true. You gotta be a good in between, baby.
Gotta be a good in between. That was really loud. I apologize.
Oh shoot! What up with it? I think I might have found it.
I don't know why we have to look up a list.
Okay, I have one list that we can do. Okay, this is the top 10 scariest things to do.
Why
No.
didn't I proof this beforehand?
Get number one.
I was literally just.
Shut up.
No,
number
no, no,
one.
no, no. Let me explain to the audience what's happening right now.
Okay.
He said, I have a list, and that was the only explanation. I was like, can I look at it? He said, no. It's a surprise.
This isn't even the same list,
Exactly.
so it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but still, this is different and new. Go with it.
Number one.
Number 1.
Shark cage diving.
I feel like that could be really interesting, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
you're in a cage. You're not just out there free swimming with a shark.
no.
And the odds that you actually see a shark anyway, actually, I have no idea how that would work. But
That's like
you're
we've
totally
seen it.
safe in that cage.
The only thing that makes me scared is because you remember that one horror movie we went to see like years ago. I don't actually. You may not have gone with me.
I know what you're talking about. Like
Like
what is it?
52 meters
50,
down
yeah.
or something.
I heard that was
42 meters down.
A scary movie, but
It was
completely
not,
not
scary.
based in reality at all.
I mean, it was kind of.
But
It was
like,
another shark movie. It's just
it tried to be Jaws.
kind of yeah. It's
what
kind of
it
like
did.
that. It's kind of like Jaws but underwater.
Was Jaws not?
Not much of it. They're on a boat.
The shark is in the same position.
The shark eats the boat, but in this case, the shark eats the people.
Did that also not happen in Jaws?
It did, but they got a lot of them got eaten with the. That's I don't know. I've never seen Jaws.
Fair.
Have you seen
honestly.
Jaws?
No.
Okay,
have
well
not seen
then
Jaws.
next question.
No. We're still on this.
What about it?
I feel like it wouldn't be that scary.
You know, I would do that.
I would do that because the odds of a shark biting your cage and like making a sizable dent in metal
Exactly.
is very slim to none.
It would definitely be scary, but it's not something that I would never do.
It's not something that I would like. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna seek it out. Obviously, it's probably hecka expensive
Oh, I bet it is.
to
Yeah.
go and do that.
Especially if you actually want to feel safe.
It's
I
not.
bet you can get one for dirt cheap.
This isn't a dolphin watch you're going on. Like,
No.
a
This ain't no
tour.
dolphin watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep track of the ones that we are scared of or not.
All right.
So if we are scared of them, okay, let's set a thing for ourselves.
I'll keep a tally. You keep tally of like stuff that's scary. No, stuff that's not scary. I'll keep a tally of what is.
I'm just writing down like on my notes.
Oh, I
Got
gotcha.
that. Okay, so let's set a number right now. Okay, how many do you think we should like set for ourselves? Like if we
to
are,
not be scared of.
no, like if we're not scared, if we're scared of this many, then we're sissies.
If we're scared of like, how many are on the list?
I am not telling you.
You suck.
How many things in this world do you think we should be deathly afraid of?
Taxes.
Huh?
Taxes.
That's not an option.
There are only two constants in the world, Connor: death and taxes.
Okay, so 2 things. Is that what we should put for ourselves if we're deathly afraid of 2 things?
No, like I feel like you can be deathly afraid of at least maybe 5 or 6 things.
I was thinking 5. You want to go with 5 or 6?
We'll go with 5. 6 for like. I feel like 6 is a good number.
6. We'll do 6 because I'm gonna do another list
Because
if I can
you
find
have
it.
maybe have like 3 irrational fears and like 3 real ones.
Yeah.
I would say.
Like I know somebody who's afraid of pastures full of immovable cows that are all the same color.
That is a oddly specific fear.
Yes, it is.
What would that phobia be called?
Don't look at me. Want me to ask her?
Sure.
She's not gonna listen to this, but now she's gonna be.
Phobia. I don't know. Immovable phobia.
I'm gonna ask her. Okay, here's the next thing. Actually, first, this one says world's highest commercial bungee jump. But we'll just go with bungee jumping. Are you afraid of that?
I can be scared of heights sometimes, but not if I'm like strapped in.
Yeah, honestly, like that's something that would be like I would totally do that.
You're forgetting. I went on like this slingshot with my dad, and my dad is not a very slim man. Like
I hope he hears.
I hope he does too. I'm not calling him out or anything, but I'm also saying it was the same one. I'm sure you've seen this video, Connor. It's the video of a bungee cord snapping in Panama, right?
I heard about that.
That was the one that we went on.
That's the one that me
Not
and you went
even,
on
like-
too, right?
Yeah. No.
Is it a
We
different
went
one?
on a different one.
Okay.
This is the one that me and my dad went on.
Okay.
And that is the same one that ripped to shreds. Not even like a month
Did
later.
people die on that?
They can, because the thing
No, I'm
literally...
just saying, like, did those people that got like the thing
No.
snapped, did
They
die?
were fine, but it cracked the concrete next to them.
That is insane.
And you want to know what side it was on too? My dad's side.
Did he know at the time?
No, because this was like months before. But I'm
Oh,
blaming my dad for this.
Yo, I've been there. Oh, it's gone. It was in
What are
Puerto
you
Rico.
talking about? Oh.
It was this for context. It was a slideshow on an Amazon Fire Stick, and it showed a picture from Puerto Rico that I've been to.
I didn't know you've been to Puerto Rico, actually.
On a cruise. We'll talk about that.
Oh,
later.
yeah. Never mind. I know you've been to... Yeah, it was like years ago.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years ago, something like that. 4 or
I
5.
got you.
I'm gonna ask her what a phobia would be called.
That's a really irrational fear, though. But
Uh,
yeah, I think my dad had a hand to play in that bungee cord snapping.
You think your dad deteriorated the bungee on the slingshot?
When we went up, it was lopsided on my side. I shot up first, and he shot up second. It was diagonal.
Should they sue your dad?
Should my dad be sued for damages? Let us know in the comments below.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, speaking of, we're on YouTube. By
Oh,
the
yo,
way.
this
And
will probably be on
TikTok.
YouTube. We are on TikTok, technically.
Yes.
Soon to be on TikTok.
No.
This will definitely
Go
be on
look at
some point.
TikTok. Type in interdimensional. Follow us on everything. We
Need it.
need it.
Not even gonna sugarcoat it. It'd be great if you
We
guys
would
do that.
love people to follow us and support us on all platforms. That would be great. Yeah, so definitely go interdimensional bingo on everything. Spelled the same way, same dashes, caps.
INTER-BINGO. No, nope, that's interbingo.
Interbingo.
I
You don't
forgot.
even know your own
God, I'm
joke.
sorry.
God, you're impossible.
I am.
I'm firing you. It is now just a bingo.
Interbingo, really.
You're
It really is
dimensional.
interbingo
It
now.
is just, it's bingus.
Fingers.
Bingus.
Let's move on the list.
Okay,
please.
wait. Oh, you're afraid of all. She's probably gonna be upset that I reminded her of this.
She's
Ball
gonna look at your text and be like,
that are the same
no,
color.
please.
She told me that, and I sent her a picture of
cows.
cows and all the same
You
color.
suck. That's the worst.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down. So, bungee cord, not scared of. That's something that would be so cool to do. Like,
Have you seen those big old swings like in canyons that you can get on?
no.
I'm sure, like, if somebody's listening and knows what I'm talking about, then feel free to educate Connor. But it's like these giant swings that you can go on in like these mountain areas that kind of like you jump off from like a really high point, and it's kind of like a bungee thing, but you're sitting in it like a swing, and you swing actually,
Oh, sick.
and then they have to come and like I don't know how you get out of it, but it
Bro, just like pull you back in.
probably yeah,
Like,
with
winch
like
you
a
back up.
really long rope around it, like
Yeah. Oh, but the bungee cord I was talking about is like bungee cord around your ankle, like jumping.
Oh yeah, I do that. I would do that for fun. I've never done it before in my life,
That's
but I
what I'm
feel
saying.
like it would be a really cool experience.
That would be sick. Okay.
Like you're talking to me who wants to go skydiving. Like at least
I would
for
also
once.
love to go skydiving.
That would make some great content, by the way.
Yes. You know, I was literally talking about this with my dad today. I was like, he was talking about how he would never jump out of a perfectly good airplane. And I was like, dude, would that not be the coolest thing if you and the boys were in the airplane and the back hatch pulls down like Halo style and you jump out of the back, you look back at your boys and you're like, come on, guys, and you jump out and you do a backflip
I
off,
feel like
you
you
do a
have
gainer
a
off
way
the
more
back.
in-depth fantasy about this than I do.
Dude, I literally, I could make a cinematic masterpiece out of the image that I'm seeing in my eyes or in my head right now.
Which I project.
Dude, it would be so sick. Tell me that would.
That would be
so
fun.
sick.
I would totally be down for that. But we need like so many more people to go, other than just
Yeah.
like you, me, and Layson.
Yeah, yo, can you set a timer? I forgot to do that.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Also, okay, the next topic, Class 5 water rafting, whitewater rafting,
Class 5. What is a Class 5?
like the most dangerous type of water rafting, which is definitely scary. It's like okay, it says Class 5 rapids are extremely long, obstructed, or very violent rapids, which may expose a paddler to added risk. Drops may contain large, unavoidable waves and holes or steep, congested chutes with complex, demanding routes.
So
It's very, very dangerous. If they don't let you. Do
I've
it, I'm
been
pretty sure
whitewater
unless you've been
rafting
on some
before,
stuff.
and like
I think the
both
best-
of the times that I went whitewater rafting were experiences.
Yeah.
The first one I went on was with our church back home.
Oh,
First
yeah.
Baptist.
I never went on
I don't think
those.
you were on that, but I was it was me and like a bunch of the other like little kids. Like we were not like old at all at this point.
Was this elementary?
This was what?
Was this elementary or like middle school? Like
Probably,
youth group?
probably like late middle school, I would
Okay.
say, because I don't think I moved to the high school where I graduated from yet.
Oh yeah.
So, but we went and I can't even remember where we did it, but the guy who was there was like hyping it up to be like this cool thing, and it was great, but I don't think we went over as many safety protocols as we could have because
Oh.
we ran over a kid underneath our raft.
I mean that happens.
No, he was in our raft, and he fell out.
Did he go forward?
He fell out forwards, and we just right over him. It was crazy.
Did you like feel it under you? Like,
Yes.
It's like like his head.
Yes,
just
I was
hitting
I was like, holy crap, we killed him. Oh my God. Because he came up out of the water and he was like,
But you guys got him.
Yeah, we got him back,
Okay.
and then my
Who was
I don't
it?
know why my dad is a constant in all of this, but he sat in the back
Your
to be our anchor.
Your dad is disaster. He brings disaster.
No. And there was a different time too. Like, this is not whitewater rafting. This is canoeing with Boy Scouts. But I was canoeing with my dad. I love my dad so much, and I think I must have this happened on my birthday.
Oh, great.
This is like maybe my 13th birthday.
Okay.
I think we were canoeing down some big river. I can't remember what it's called for like the life of me, but I'm sure Oconee.
That is a.
Nope, that's a lake.
It's also there's also a river. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure, but I don't know if that's where.
I'm
you guys
very
would have gone.
misinformed on like lakes and bodies of water in general, but like
Yeah.
we were going on a very recognizable river, right? And our canoe starts to kind of drift over to this this area where we're not really supposed to go towards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Hey, Dad," because I'm in the front because I don't really have. I'm not strong. I'm physically not able to
The smaller guy's
to
supposed to sit in front
power us
anyway.
through this thing. So I'm basically just steering us.
Yeah.
But my dad, being my dad with his huge monkey arms, huge gorilla ape arms,
Your dad has grape ape arms.
grape ape.
Yes. I don't know why that was the monkey. I thought
What's grape ape?
what? It's like an old like Flintstones era cartoon.
That is exactly why I do not know what grape ape is. Thank you for clarifying.
Okay, I'm looking up grape ape.
But anyway, my dad starts freaking out, and because he has these huge arms, he is actively steering us and powering us towards this area we're not supposed to go to.
What a guy.
And I'm like, Dad, you gotta stop. You gotta calm down. And he's like, I can't. And he starts he kind of gets up to try and resituate himself, but he sits back down with such force that it launches me backwards out of the canoe. And we also end up flipping the canoe.
No.
And thankfully, none of our stuff was ruined because we all had it in these waterproof bags. But I
Yes,
remember literally flying out of the canoe and being like, God dang it. Like, this guy,
This big old guy.
this big old dude just threw me into the water. Like,
Screw
what
you,
the?
Dad.
That is not my dad. That grape ape is not my. This is going to be.
Grape ape literally doesn't even have that big of an arm. It just has a dump truck.
That's the reason why I got thrown back. God, that's ridiculous.
Dad, no.
I feel bad now for comparing my dad to a great ape.
Grape ape.
Grape ape.
He's purple like a grape.
But anyway, in
So-
short, I'm not scared of whitewater rafting.
So I'm gonna write whitewater rafting. Check. Oh, also, I have a whitewater rafting story that has nothing to do with rafting, and it is very strange. So you know the 8th grade trip? You went on the 8th grade trip, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, our class was the last class.
I had to
go on
leave
that
it
trip.
early because I had a horrible sickness.
Oh no,
come
really?
over me, yeah.
So did you go rafting?
I did. I
Okay.
sat through that was my other rafting thing. But I'll let you say yours before I say mine.
Yeah. So you remember the bus to get on to go from the camp to the rafting place?
I'm trying to remember it right now, but I vaguely do.
The bus, it was a battle bus, blue bus. The guy driving that bus, that was literally more fun than the rafting, because we're literally like winding back and forth on these tiny little like roads and stuff, and the dude is going like 65 miles an hour.
I know what you're talking about now.
40.
God.
Dude is literally speeding through those and was like inches from clipping
Clipping
the cars
off
on
of
the
the-
side.
That brings back stuff, even though I had a
Imagine-
very horrible migraine during that bus ride. Literally, that's the only reason why I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember how much fun that bus
How
ride
much
was.
pain that
Because I remember
was.
he would turn and be like, and I would feel every little movement.
Mm,
And because he was driving, it was exaggerated by like 10.
yeah, I can imagine. Oh, did you want to talk about your rafting story?
Oh yeah. The reason why my rafting trip, my experience with that specific trip was so bad was because I had a horrible migraine, and I didn't want to I was still new to the school, and I didn't really want to
You want to be that guy?
be like a wussy and kind of wuss out.
Wussy. I'm sorry.
It's either that or the alternative.
Say it.
I didn't want to be like a scaredy cat about it. So, and I didn't want to like embarrass myself in front of like all these new people that I was meeting. And so I soldiered on to my dismay because that rafting trip sucked.
You trooper.
I literally was like, I might die. I might die in this raft.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, other than that, not really scared of rafting trips in general. So
Chick. Okay, next. I gotta get rid of grape ape. Hold on.
Grape ape. Everybody, it's a grape ape. Everybody.
Okay, this is the same kind of thing. Crocodile cage diving is the next one.
That's
We
kind
should
of the
just
same
go
thing as.
past that one. I'm not worried about that one. It's kind of the same thing. Survival training? What?
What does that
Like,
mean?
okay, it says it's like the same kind of thing as Bear Grylls. Like, if you
Oh.
had to do that, but like on your own.
I would not do that. If I'm being totally honest with you.
That's something that I'm legitimately terrified about.
I'm not scared of it. I just know that I would not function very well.
Let me see if it gives us like a
like a-
time frame.
How long would I have to be out in the wilderness for?
Yeah.
Because I can probably like, I got like a good solid 3 days in me, and then
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 days is max.
maybe after that, things might get a little hairy. But like,
They're definitely staying there for longer than that though. Like the people that go and do that kind
oh,
of
like
stuff.
naked and afraid people.
Yeah, I guess like that's the only like other comparison I know. I'm gonna say terrified of that. Like
I
I'm
would hate.
so
Okay,
scared of that.
naked and afraid. I would never do that in my life.
No, I like
Never
my
in my
clothes,
life.
dude.
I like being warm. You know, and
I like
also
be like grape ape and not have to wear any pants. Just wear a vest. Mighty Joe Young looking.
I would never.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that down. Wait,
For-
what do we say? Survival camp.
For 2 reasons, I would not do that. Number one, I could not survive. I
No, I
do
would
not
probably
have-
die. Yeah.
I do not have basic survival skills. Number two, it would be very embarrassing.
Yo, quick question about that.
What?
Who do you think would die first, you or I? I feel like we could both make
feel like we
valid
could
arguments
both.
for either.
I can make valid arguments for both. It depends where, I feel like.
Where would I survive better?
You give me tundra vibes.
Tundra.
Yeah. You
As
could
in,
probably
like-
survive in the cold.
You think so?
Maybe. You could.
I'll take that.
You could.
I'll take it, dude. Okay.
Where could I survive? You gotta tell me now.
Next question.
No, please, I have to know.
I think you could do better in not the desert. I think I have you in the desert. I think you could do better like in a jungle, simply because. Oh shoot! I had like a really well thought out reason. Hold on, what was I gonna say? Oh, I just feel like you would do better in like humid environments than me, like in the rain and stuff. I don't know what makes me think that, but like I feel like I would do better in like you remember the story we talked about where you got dehydrated and cramped up in both legs and fell on your face.
The humidity would help me stay hydrated.
That I was just saying that
I
because
take in water
that's
through
why I
my
said you-
pores like a frog.
suck in water.
I don't sweat. I respirate. Okay.
Like, why is it not raining around me? It's like all the rain goes towards you.
Like it's not raining on anyone else but me. I'm just like.
That would be funny, bro.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying to find a symbol for scary.
Symbol for scary.
I guess I'm just gonna do like a skull or something. There's
Alright.
skull and crossbones.
What are you doing right now?
I'm putting emojis next to the yes or no.
Oh, I got
Skull
you.
and crossbones. Found it. Gotcha, boy. All right.
Got you.
Next
So
question.
that's one.
This is stupid. World's longest and fastest zip line. We're not doing that.
I would totally do that for free. Like I would do that for.
Yo,
Fun.
this is like a more specific type of survival. Caving. Are you, or I guess not survival, but are you afraid? Are you like? It's really like claustrophobia. Would you be afraid of that kind of stuff? Like, look at the picture of this guy. How close that is.
I like that. That kind of caving? Heck no, I would not do that. And here's my reasoning for that. I went on a caving trip in the 7th grade. I'm sure you did too.
I did also go on the trip.
In my caving trip, I became very well acquainted with complete and total darkness. I'm not a person that is scared of the dark, like in that regard, like in the sense that it's dark in your room.
Yeah.
That is a completely different darkness.
Totally different.
Than the kind that you would experience in a cave. A cave kind of dark is a like, yo, who turned out the lights kind of dark.
It's like it almost feels like a void.
Have
it
you
feels
ever?
Like you're in space.
Yeah, actually, it does. Have you ever watched? This is gonna make it completely invalid. The entire rest of the sentence I'm gonna
Please
say.
don't ruin this.
Have you ever watched SpongeBob? No, it's. I'm getting. Nope. I'm getting to that point. The episode of SpongeBob that I'm talking about is the one where he goes to rock bottom. As a kid, I thought that place was dark. Okay, like rock bottom, where they always talking like farts. Like, thank you for coming. I forget. Yeah, you never watched SpongeBob.
I have.
No, you haven't.
Don't incriminate me.
You haven't.
I literally have.
This is literally a character trait of yours. You don't watch SpongeBob.
I've seen SpongeBob. I'm not that guy. Trust me.
But yeah. But I didn't cave in the dark. I didn't cave in complete and utter darkness is what I'm trying to say. But it was just a very different kind of like, oh, I can't even like, I know someone's in front of me. Like, Layson was there. Layson was on my trip.
Yeah.
Like, Layson was in like my vicinity, but I had no idea where he was. And I normally have like a good orientation of like people around me.
I usually always know where Layson is.
I always know he's in my heart.
That's what I'm saying.
He's in my heart, man.
Layson lives on. Layson died, by the way.
What?
No.
But also another reason why I don't like caving, the caves that we went through got progressively worse and worse. And we had these lights on our helmets that helped us see. Or not lights on our helmets. We just had like these headlamps we put on our heads, right?
Yeah.
And as we were going through one of these caves, like the opening got like, or the way that we were traveling got progressively smaller and smaller and smaller, and it just I'm not a claustrophobic person, but I became a claustrophobic person in that sense. I felt a looming sense of dread.
Yeah.
Fill up like behind me. Like rising up inside me. I was just, ooh, I didn't like that feeling. Plus, like, I was the last person coming out of the cave as well.
Yeah.
So, if I didn't come out of the cave, I wouldn't have come out of the cave.
Yeah.
And there was also one that we kind of had to like balance around through, like crawling on our stomachs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there was a hole in that cave that you could fall into. And
You wouldn't have fallen that far. It's
No,
just like
no,
your
no, no,
leg
no,
would have
no.
gotten stuck.
no, you would have fallen in it. Like, this was a big hole.
I don't remember that. Are you sure?
I vividly remember this.
Weird.
Because I literally was like, man, that's a big old hole. I wonder, like, because I couldn't see.
That's a big old hole.
I couldn't see it could have been just dark, but I remember perceiving the hole as a very, very deep hole.
I just don't know if they would take 7th graders over something that dangerous.
Well, there were very easy ways to, like, maneuver around this hole,
Okay.
but, like
Like
if you
if
got
you were
too close,
that
you were like,
stupid
yeah.
that you fell off the side.
Like,
Is that like a horse?
don't call me a horse. But I would not do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I maybe do it one more time, but never, like,
I might do it once.
I'm too old for this. But
I passed my prime.
I'm not a big fan of caving,
Yeah.
to say the least.
See, I'm not claustrophobic unless. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna explain it. I'm not claustrophobic unless I know that there's no way I could get out of this if it would
Yes.
happen like that.
Exactly.
Like
I'm
it-
not claustrophobic in an elevator because nothing
No,
is
yeah.
touching me in an elevator. If something is pressed up against me, like all the way, like I'm constricted, I don't like it.
But here's the thing, like.
But I feel like that's just a normal human
Yeah,
response
yeah.
to that.
But the thing is, like, my mom is ridiculously claustrophobic. She is so claustrophobic. Like,
Does she not
you
like
know-
elevators?
no, she's not. It's not that. Like, it's like if she's like, okay, so you know, Mission Space,
Yes.
Epcot. The door, like, you sit down in that, and the
Oh.
screens are kind of like angled like that. So like, I knew like when I got in that, it was gonna close up. It was gonna get like right in my face.
Yeah.
Mom was not prepared for that. Thing closes up on her, and she's like. She's She's like freaking out. I'm like, Mom, stop, please stop. She's like,
You're
I can't.
ruining our
It's
Disney trip.
closing me up. I was like, they're gonna open it in like 2 minutes. And she's like,
Chill out.
I can't. But like I wasn't worried about that. I mean, it's definitely uncomfortable being that cramped. But
Yeah.
like, I know I'm coming out of that. But like, if I'm like, you know those holes, like the holes they try to get you to squeeze through, where it's like you have to literally like use like your shoulder blades to shimmy through.
Yeah.
Like I could never do that. Never
Nah,
do
not
that.
me.
So
Not according to me.
caving,
Caving is a
big
no.
no.
Caving is a no. That's 2 out of 6.
2 out of 5 because I skipped a few.
No, but like 6 in total for us being scared.
Yeah. Oh, the skydiving is also on here.
Oh yeah, I do skydiving.
Yeah, we would totally do skydiving. We already kind of talked about that, but would you skydive alone too, like without a person?
Not a person. Yeah, sure, I do that.
Like, I mean, you have to go through tons.
If
of
I had to go
licensing
through like
stuff.
that, I would not do it with little to no experience, mind you. But like, if
Yeah.
I had like a good solid, like, okay, this is what I pull to get my parachute out. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fine. Like, you have to. I've looked it up. Like, there's so many things that you have to do to get licensed to be able to dive by yourself. Whoa, voice crack. But yeah, I would.
You ever wanted to get licensed to dive by yourself? I do.
Shut up.
I think it'd be great.
Next, rock climbing, and this is rock climbing
Like
up a
free
very
climbing?
very tall. No, not free climbing. It's up a very very tall mountain, but you have a carabiner and like the rope and like all this good stuff. So
You're
be
not gonna
fine.
die.
No, you're not gonna die.
So like, if I had like literal 0% chance of death,
It's not 0% chance of death in anything.
I guess you're right. But
Like
yeah,
there's
I'd
definitely
probably,
a chance of
I'd
death.
try that. Yeah, I'd do it.
I would be. I'm not
I've
gonna
rock
lie.
climbed before.
I'm not gonna lie. Going like those jumps from like where there's not a whole lot of grip and you see a place and you're like, this is the only place I can grab, and you have to like take the leap of faith and grab it. That's kind of scary.
That's
But
scary,
I would
yeah.
do it. I would do it if I know.
It's
that I'm
either
gonna
that
be
or
okay.
fall right then.
Yeah. So we saying rock climbing is cool.
Yeah, I do that. I just have to work on my grip strength and upper body strength and everything strength beforehand. But
I feel like I'd be. Oh my god. You freak.
that was the Cane's Caniac, not Caniac, box combo.
Oh, I skipped one. Ice diving.
No, it's cold. I'm not scared of it. It's just
Actually,
cold. I would not, dude.
I would so do that.
Ice diving?
Look at this picture. It's
That's
like
cold.
diving, like barrier reef diving, but in ice.
Connor, do you have any idea how cold that would be?
You know what kind of stuff they use to prepare you for that, though? Like what kind of clothes you wear for that?
Connor, I'm still not gonna do that. That's super cold.
I'm so gonna do that.
I guess we'll just be split on that
Yeah,
one.
I can put that. I'm gonna put that. Check. Connor / oh poop.
Just do check /
Death.
death.
Kason. I did it like that.
Yeah, that works.
I did
But
it
like,
like
the
that.
only reason I wouldn't be up for ice diving is literally because I'd be freezing to death. Like, not to death, but I'd be very uncomfortable. I don't like being cold.
Yeah. Is that why you think I could survive in tundras? Hey, it's
That's
coming
kinda-
full circle.
Hey, it's coming full circle, baby.
Let's go.
Okay, I can go subscribe.
Let's go. That's the end of the list. But I have
Get
that
another
other
list.
list that I would like to find.
Get a different list.
Get
That
another
cannot be
list.
the.
It's not gonna be the end of the podcast.
Well, I guess we could just start talking about like paranormal experiences.
Have you
with
had
that.
any paranormal experiences?
I totally have.
Let's hear it.
I mean, like, I don't know how in the realm of reality this is, but like, if you can find the list, we can just keep doing that. But it's Halloween. I definitely love to talk about some paranormal seasons.
It's on you, dude. I'm looking up scariest things to do. I got that same list again. That's scariest things at a sleepover. Scariest things and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Man, them horses in Red Dead Redemption 2 sure are scary.
I'm pretty sure that's on the list.
Horses, really?
No.
Are you scared of horses?
Here's some stuff that we can do. Stay in a real haunted house or haunted hotel.
Do you believe in haunted things? Do you believe that things are actually haunted, though?
No, I don't actually believe in ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts either. I
Yeah.
almost said goats. I don't believe in goats.
believe
I don't think they're real.
real.
I don't believe in ghosts. I
Yeah.
don't think that those are real. I believe that there are like other forces at play.
Yeah, I believe in a spiritual realm. For
I
sure.
believe in that. I don't think that. I don't think the ghost of your dog is gonna come back and be
No,
like
I believe
your
in
dog specifically.
I believe in spirits in like in a faith, like a religious
Yeah,
sense.
I believe like
Which we really won't. We're not gonna
Like,
get into that.
I'm not gonna get into that, but like that's the realm of like supernatural that
Yeah,
I gel with more.
yeah, you chill with that.
I don't think I've seen any sort of ghost ever, but I've definitely had experiences on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah. No, I mean I get that. People that don't really understand that might not make sense to them, but ghosts and like spiritual stuff is different. than
Ghosts in like the Hollywood sense do not exist.
No, there's no like something that comes and like haunts like an object.
Oh,
like
the ghost of this
like Chucky.
killer's victim
Yeah.
is haunting this house until you find justice for it. No, that doesn't exist.
You must redeem it.
You must cleanse this house.
Burn it.
Nah. I do believe that the Annabelle doll is a real thing.
For real.
Yeah, I believe that it's a totally real thing.
Is that like what, like demon possessed? Is
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
what that is? Okay.
That's 100% real. They keep that thing locked in a cage, dude.
You think Annabelle's real?
Not the movie real, but like all of the others, like the stuff that's based in actual reality, all the stuff that's real that's surrounding it. I think that's real.
Is it based off of a real story?
Yes. There's a real Annabelle doll
That is
that is trapped in a cage.
terrifying.
The people who did the real people who do Annabelle stuff have it in a cage anointed with holy water, scripture nailed to the case, and like tempered glass, bulletproof glass in front of this thing. They have like
It's like an SCP.
their museum is literally an SCP containment facility.
Can
Okay,
you go see the Annabelle doll?
I'm literally gonna look it up right now.
What? I don't believe this at all. What even? Annabelle Museum. What even?
How do you spell museum?
Yeah, there you go. I'm also looking up some other scary stuff, but why is this so difficult to
Yeah,
find?
see, that's the real Annabelle doll.
Oh my god. That's got to be fake, dude.
Warning: positively do not touch.
That's got to be
No,
fake.
it totally is. It's no, not fake. It's absolutely real. But like that's the real Annabelle doll.
What the heck? Where did that come from? What's the origin behind that? Is it like the same thing as the movies?
No,
No.
it's definitely not. This is the real lady that the character in the movies is based off of.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she and her husband, like that part that's based on that. They actually went around and did that, like for like their job, which I think
That's
is a
freaky.
like she is also apparently like a uber Christian.
Really?
Apparently, I think so. Anyway.
People probably think she's like insane, which is that's pretty crazy. I don't know about that. That's kind of weird.
They keep that doll there on purpose so that it doesn't do the things it do.
So it don't do what it do, baby.
Like-
What it do, baby?
It's locked in all this stuff, man. And like
What the heck?
they have like the entire museum that they have, everything in there is cursed. Like they have like rows and like shelves full of things like behind cases that are like if you touch this you might die.
But why would she advertise that and like commercialize
They don't.
that? If it's a museum,
They don't. They just go like, if you want to come and see it, you can come and see it. We're not gonna
you
we're
gotta
not
sign this waiver.
gonna sign this
This
waiver.
spiritual waiver.
There's this dude. Okay. This guy did not buy into it at all. But he showed up at the museum. He said, "Okay, I'm just gonna mess with the glass." He tapped on the Annabelle glass. He died in a motorcycle accident on the way back
What?
from that. After he left, he died in a motorcycle accident.
What the heck,
Wild stuff.
bro? Who should we sacrifice to do that?
Interdimensional bingo. Go to the Annabelle Museum.
Interdimensional bingo makes a sacrifice.
That would be
Cut that out.
terrible.
That's actually really funny. No, it's not. Who said that?
But yeah,
Hmm.
where's that list at?
I'm looking, bro. Some of these are so stupid. They're all visit these haunted things. We just keep cutting stuff out because we gotta.
No, I said a bad word.
No, I hate that word. No, I said keep cutting stuff out
that's
because
what
I'm
I'm doing.
looking. Do you believe in aliens?
Ooh,
Or
that's a
hang on,
toughie.
let me. Well, no, I'm gonna. Yeah,
That's
like
tough.
aliens, like intelligent life forms, not like any life forms on other planets, because it is. I think that other life can for sure live on other planets, but it would be like very like microbial, like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a very, very tough question. I feel like. What do you believe?
I don't think that intelligent life exists anywhere else. I know the galaxy is huge, but do you like to understand just how perfect it has to be for something to live on something like that on a on a planet, and to
I
then
get
be
that. Yeah.
intelligent enough to build something that would then be able to come around and find someone? It has to be
Here's
so perfect.
here's my idea of it. Based on what I believe spiritually,
Yes.
right now,
Yes.
which is based on faith,
Yes.
I do not believe that intelligent life exists.
Yes. I also believe that in that sense.
But here's the kicker. If intelligent life is found out in like the next century or like the next if intelligent life is found out in my lifetime, then we'll know that religion is not a thing.
You think so?
If intelligent life, well, all religion says that we're the only things, right?
That is true. All earthly religions
If there
do
is
claim
if
that.
there is another thing out there, then we know that that's it.
Yeah.
Which I feel like would suck in like spiritual sense of things, but like at the same time, we wouldn't be alone in the universe anymore.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, it'd be like, oh, this is a whole new
It'd make us look really small.
shebang. Yeah. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
I hope that there is not intelligent life out there. Do not get me wrong. I think it is a very cool idea, but nothing past that.
Yeah.
Because if there was intelligent life out there, that would invalidate like wars in the past.
Yeah.
Like, you know those crusades, man.
Dang,
You know those
man.
crusades, man. That's crazy, man.
That would be
So,
not
but like
cool.
microbial life and like maybe something like a dog out in space would be kind of cool.
Like a dog.
Like that'd be sick. But intelligent life, no. I don't think there is intelligent life out there somewhere. It would be very, very cool, but I don't think we're gonna be living in Star Wars or Star Trek or
Nah,
Dune anytime soon.
dude.
I kind of want to go watch that
We
movie.
gotta see that movie. Gosh, how we doing on time, by the way?
We're doing really well. I think we got like 20 minutes left.
This has gone slow. I thought we were like way farther than this.
Nah, we just got good content this time.
Yeah, that's wow. We're not just making
Hey.
stuff up. Oh man, I
no.
might need to take a pee break in a second.
We can cut it out.
We can.
Yeah,
A few moments later.
Oh, have you ever been to a haunted house before?
I've not. Like a real one?
Like just like a real haunted house.
Like a real like they're ghosts here kind of haunted house.
Oh, like a I mean like a
Like a scare house.
hey, this is the county
This is
scare
the
house.
Dublin, Lawrence County, what is Haunted Montrose.
Haunted Montrose. That's in Montrose.
Same difference.
It's like 30 minutes out.
But no, I haven't.
Okay, yeah, I've been to one.
I'd
It was in like
love
Hinesville or
to
something.
go. That sounds like it would be so fun.
I hate them.
I probably would too, honestly. I'm not a big fan of like jump scares and stuff
Honestly,
like that. But like
Haunted
that would be
houses,
so fun.
I'm putting that down on the list, man.
I-
Haunted houses.
I'm totally-
I ain't doing it.
That would be no, I'd totally do that.
Okay, well we'll.
That would make
split
some
that one.
amazing content.
For you.
Yeah.
God, dang, man. I hate haunted houses. I've only been to one, and it was not as scary as I thought it was. But I'm fine if I'm not in the front. If somebody
Right.
else goes in front of me, I'm cool, because they can't like. Legally,
You could just
they're not
leap
allowed
onto
to
someone in
touch.
front of you and be like, ah, ah.
Legally, all haunted house like workers are not allowed to touch you with anything.
Well,
So I'm
there's
cool
a
with
thing.
that.
No,
but
no,
it's
no, no,
definitely
no,
still
no.
scary.
Here's the deal with that. There's a haunted house thing, not a haunted house. There's like a scare house that's out there somewhere. I forget what it's called, but I bet you if I talk to Layson about it, he'll know what it is.
Mhm.
But
Yo, wait, stop. One of the things on this list is listen to terrifying podcasts. Oh, wrong button. Oh.
you're already listening to one. It's so
We're
bad.
listening to
It's scary.
It's terrifyingly bad.
It's so bad. It's scary. Anyway, I feel like if I talked to Layson about it, he would know. But this haunted house, you have to sign a waiver to get in, and if you can get through 3 solid days,
What?
or not 3 solid days. No. That's very much of an exaggeration. But if you can get through a certain amount of time in this haunted house, it's like it's a pretty long time too. You get to win like this cash prize.
Whoa.
But the only kicker is they can do whatever they want. You sign a waiver. You've
They just
already
can't
signed
like
this.
injure you or whatever.
No. They can do anything they want.
That's illegal,
It's not though.
but it is.
They signed a waiver.
But that's still
Squid Games.
you sign a waiver for someone to kill you, and it's.
They don't kill people.
I know.
People have been waterboarded there. People have had lost teeth, have broken their bones.
See, that's illegal, bro.
But
What?
they do this because they're adrenaline junkies.
That's it's not funny.
Yeah, no, it's totally horrific. But at the same time, who are you going to hold accountable there? The person who runs the place or the person who signed up for it, actively seeking it out?
I still think I hate that. I would
I hate
never do
everything involved in that.
That. Yeah, there's nothing in that strikes my fancy.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Like that's not a haunted house though. That's like a masochism house.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. That ain't cool.
Anyway,
I'm just saying. We're going SCP, dude. We're going SCPs.
SCP?
Yep.
Oh man, we're really doing that?
Is that cool?
We can, yeah. I just thought we could like talk about real paranormal stuff that we've.
Oh, I thought you said
Experience.
you want to do that. We can do
No,
that.
we can
Yeah,
do that.
I'm fine with that.
If you go first, I'll go after.
I don't have one off the dome. I gotta think about it. Like which one I want to share.
Well, think of like the best one you could share. Go to that place.
You go first, and I'm gonna think about it.
Okay. I will regale the time that I had sleep paralysis.
Okay.
And sleep paralysis is not necessarily a paranormal thing, but in the moment it can feel like a paranormal thing,
Yeah.
right? But I'm not entirely convinced it wasn't sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go with the story already. Boom. It's maybe freshman year of high school, maybe late freshman, early sophomore year of high school. And it'd been a long day. So I was just very, very ready to go to bed, right? I went to sleep on my back, which you are not supposed to do to try to like deter sleep paralysis. I didn't know this is the first time I'm like going through this.
I don't ever think about sleep paralysis as being.
I
a
don't
thing,
think of it
so
either.
I've never really thought like, oh, maybe.
Well, I
shouldn't
didn't
sleep
think
on
of
my
it
back.
either at the time, but it
Yeah.
happened.
Do you not sleep on your back now?
I sleep on my stomach now,
Yeah.
but I was just so tired I didn't care where I went, so I just kind of was like, oh,
That's fair.
you know. Anyway, I go to sleep, quote unquote,
Yes.
but I know I'm asleep. But it's almost like my eyes are open too,
Mm-hmm.
and I become hyper aware of everything in my room.
Oh god.
Like it's dark in my room, but I know the layout of my room pretty well. And I'm just looking at it from where I'm at. My room is situated where if you walk in through the door to get to my room, my bed is on the farthest wall back, and the bed is facing the door that you walk into. And I have this dresser that it's also on the left side of my bed that I can see from where I'm sleeping.
Really got this imagery going.
And in front of me is also a TV that's kind of lowered down to the floor. Because I sit there to play video games like a nerd.
Let's go.
But whatever. Not important. And my fan is spinning above me as well. And for some reason, I just remember kind of waking up. I remember mentally I was awake. But it was like my body wasn't awake, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Like, I tried moving. I really did. I was like, well, I'm awake, right? So let's just, oh, okay, I can't really do anything here. And so I'm just scanning my environment with my eyes. Like, cool, let's see what's going on in here, darkness wise. Let's vibe. And I look up on top of my dresser, right? And there is just this presence over my dresser. All right? And I couldn't see it clearly at first, right? So I'm just trying to really, really stare at this thing. Like, because they're like, never in my life have I been like, okay, this probably isn't my dad. Like,
This terrifying large presence is
probably
not
not
my
my
dad.
and
That's really
I
funny.
look up and I'm just trying to really squint at it and just kind of gauge what's going on with it. And its shape starts to come in focus more, right? And I'm looking at it and it looks like this thing that is just on its like its legs. Like it's humanoid,
Like doing a squat kind of
but
thing.
it's like, you know how like you squat when you're no one else is going to see this except Connor, by the way. But
I know exactly.
if everyone
what you're
for me,
talking
if you're listening right now, stand straight up and go down into like
about. Hands
a
on your knees.
parallel squat and bring your feet in all the way and try and stand on your tippy toes. Do like a Spider-Man squat almost.
Okay, yeah.
It was like,
This is really awkward for me, by the way.
yeah, I know. But like, sorry everybody. But I really had to get the imagery across. But it was like if its legs were really skinny.
Yeah.
Almost like chicken legs, but they weren't chicken legs. They were human.
Chicken
They were
leg.
human legs. And he was kind of just like leaning on itself,
Yeah.
like on its knees, just kind of hunched
Propping
over and
itself
just
up.
looking at me. And I couldn't see what upper wise it was. I just saw like everything from like neck down.
Whoa.
And I was like, huh, I'm not a big fan of that, actually. And suddenly the paralysis left,
And then,
but the thing was still there.
so like what?
I did the age-old classic appropriate thing of pulling the covers up over my head like a genius, because surely that will help
If he
the
can't see me, if I can't see him, he can't see
surely
me.
that will stop the terrifying entity on my dresser, right? 15 minutes pass.
Of you sitting there
At
in
least
terror.
15 minutes pass in complete cold sweat
It was
terror.
probably like 4 minutes.
It's
and you
it
just
felt
got
like an
scared.
eternity.
Yeah.
But the second I put the covers over my head, I almost knew it jumped off of the thing. I almost was like, okay, this thing is off of the dresser now. Or it's like I went to the worst case scenario in my
Yeah.
head. I was like, all right, it's on my floor now. Okay,
It's coming after.
it's coming after me. But I was really bundled up in my covers, and I was like, surely, this is what all of the kids in movies do. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Something pokes my leg. Okay, I crap you not. Something like pokes my leg like
What the
that.
heck?
Like not like a heavy poke or something like that, but like a tender poke.
Oh, that would scare the crap out of me.
And I literally, I didn't even scream or anything. I just moved my leg.
No, don't do that.
I was like,
No, no,
I'm gonna
no.
choose to ignore that again. And
Did it poke you again?
no,
Okay.
I took my covers off.
Yeah.
And I was like, I worked up like
Go away,
maybe
Zay.
worked up 10 minutes worth of courage, ripped the covers off my face, and just like bolted up in my bed. Right? I just spit everywhere.
Ready to swing.
I literally bolted up in my bed. Nothing in the room. Absolutely nothing in the
Crazy.
room. But I know for facts that something touched my leg.
That's weird.
Physically, I felt something like poke my like the outside of my
Like your thigh.
left thigh.
That's crazy.
So
Your left thigh?
yeah, dude.
So like between you and the wall?
No, like between me and like the same wall that it would have come from. So it would have been like,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you. He just did hand motions.
No one else can see that,
Yep,
but
audio.
that's some
hand
behind the
motions.
scenes stuff right
Let's
there.
go.
But
Yeah, I thought I had a paranormal experience. I'm sorry, was that it or was
well,
there
the
more?
only thing the only thing that happened after that was I kind of just got up, got a glass of water, drank my water, looking everywhere because I was petrified. And I think no, she definitely wasn't awake. I think I was gonna plan on like being like, "Hey Zay, Zay,
What you been doing the
what,
last
what,
hour?
what you doing? Did you come in there and try and wake me up or something?"
Did you stand on the corner of my TV
in like,
dresser
in like the weirdest way possible.
with really scrawny legs. Gosh.
And she would have been like, "Nope," and I'm like, "Oh, cool."
I ain't do nothing.
Cool. But no, she was everything was pitch black everywhere, so I was just like, cool, I'm just gonna go back to bed and just ignore that for like the rest of the week. And then I think I told this story to people at school, like either the next day or no, like it was 2 days after the fact, because I think I was a changed person. Like the very next day at school, I literally was like, like deadpan face.
Okay, I don't know.
Hey, Kason, you good? And it's like food just kind of rolls out of my mouth, like
mac and cheese noodle falls out of the side. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm great. Never better. But yeah, that was like the worst one I think I've ever had.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
The only like paranormal thing I can think of, I thought it was my experience, but it's not actually my experience. You remember an unnamed teacher of ours told us a story about a guy that he knew he was in middle school. The kid was.
I know what this story is.
This is the kid that ate the weed. Which is funny. He like had it in a bag, removed it from said bag, and ate it. Chewed on it like tobacco. He ate the weed. That's one way to get it in your system. So the kid had some pretty bad times. He was going through it,
man.
you know. The guy. It had a brother who was also like in the same kind of situation.
What situation?
Kind of like they had the same home life, so they were kind of like
Bad family situation.
Were using the same coping mechanisms like drugs and like being jerks.
This
and
was
stuff,
his
like,
anti-drug rant.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
This was one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
They were like smoking or something one day in their brother's car. Or truck or whatever, and they videoed this. They were making some stupid video, and literally the lights go out in the truck, and you could see their eyes still, like the people whatever in the car, and something like you could see it in the brother's eyes. He was like literally about to crap himself, like he saw, like, for lack of a better term, he saw a ghost. Literally, the man starts like speaking in tongues, like the kind of crap you hear about, like demon possession type stuff.
Not the kind of talking in tongues that I heard in with Layson.
What?
When Layson and I went to a cult.
Oh.
That's also kind
No,
of
yeah, that's the thing. That's it. That's the same.
like the
things.
real deal, not like the like all that jazz.
No, that's speaking in tongues. That
No.
comes from-
No. You're not supposed to be able to like knowingly speak in tongues.
You're not supposed to know?
No.
Oh.
They said
That sounds like
Yeah.
serpent speak from Harry Potter.
No, serpent. It's parcel tongue.
Parcel tongue? I didn't know what it was called.
And it goes like I'm not even gonna try to do
You
it.
can speak parcel tongue?
No, I can't. I have a friend who can, and I can imitate it
Who?
well. I'm not gonna say.
Tell me his name.
No. I'm not.
Why?
I'll tell you later.
Because it's you.
It's not me.
Your dad.
My dad goes like
Your dad speaks great ape.
grape ape.
I don't know. That face you made. No.
No,
It hurt.
It hurt.
I miss GMM.
Oh god. Anyway,
Bro.
continue.
Oh man. So there, like, literally, it was like demon possession stuff. And like the guy starts speaking in tongues, and then all of a sudden it just stops. And like, they're both like crying their eyes out, like, actually, like so terrified, and like I've never heard of something like that before. But the teacher like showed us, or he didn't show us the video. No, he told us about that. He said
Here's
that
the horribly cursed video.
The kid brought him the video and I was like, I don't know what else to do.
So I'm
You
gonna
need
come
to
to
see
you.
this, and like showed him the video and like asked him like what was going on. He didn't really know how to respond to that.
It's like, oh yeah, you were possessed by a demon for like 3 seconds.
That's what his best guess was. I mean, I don't think he told the kid that, but like, what? That's so crazy.
How would you even respond to someone who just was like, cool, so I think I was just possessed by a demon? Well, how would you even go about being like, that's rough, buddy?
Yeah, hey, buddy. that's rough, buddy. You totally just did that. Oh man.
Hey, buddy.
Shout out our high school friends that would understand that reference and know the teacher we're talking about. Oh man. But yeah, that's only.
He was very
terrifying
mature
story.
about stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, last topic that I can think of, unless you have another paranormal story.
I don't really have another one like that, but I have one like kind of like I don't know what to make of it, but like when I was like I forget how old I was. I was like 5 or 6, and my great grandma died. I didn't know her that well. I maybe only seen her twice,
Yeah.
but I didn't know what death was. That's how long ago this was.
Yeah.
And it was my dad's mom's mom who passed away, and I just remember going to bed that night and like turning over and then seeing like an apparition of her face just kind of just
Lord.
go away,
Like fade.
like just kind of like like just kind of like go in towards and kind of retract from. But I wasn't necessarily actually here's what I did verbatim because I know exactly what I did. I did this. Okay, so when I turned around and I saw that face,
Yeah.
I would immediately
Just turned back.
I just turned back around. I think I started crying because I was like 5 and I was like but yeah, that was something.
That's so terrible.
Also, there was this one time when this clock that was broken in my room. When I was also a kid.
Yeah.
That I just somehow had knowledge that this clock is broken. By the way, I remember waking up to the absolute worst sound of the clock just trying to be like it's like a normal alarm, but it was like it was awful. It was so bad for like a toddler level of intellect. Awful. Terrible.
I would be so scared. Dude.
Awful. It was so bad.
So that's pretty creepy.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah.
But you got anything else?
The only other thing I was gonna ask was, have you ever had a reoccurring nightmare?
Yes. Absolutely.
Do you want to go first or me go first?
I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Because I know exactly what I'm about to talk about.
The only reoccurring nightmare I've ever had, and I haven't had this dream in a long time, so it's better. This dream actually really messed me up as a kid.
There's
The
totally
only part
dreams
of it,
like that. Oh no, Braves are going to the World Series. I mean,
no way,
that's so cool.
dude. Let's go.
Let's go. But like, I made a bet with
Shout
one of my
out
friends
Braves.
that if the Braves go to the World Series, I have to wear that Batman costume on campus.
If they go to the World Series,
I think if they do well in the World Series, I have to.
like if they win the World
If they win
Series,
the World Series, I have to wear the Batman costume on campus.
I want to see the score. Not that close. It was 4-2.
Ooh,
This is the first time we've gone to the World Series since the 90s, I think.
that's really cool.
That's crazy. I could be completely
awesome.
wrong about that, but that's so hype. Oh my god. Since 1999.
okay. That's cool.
Yeah, 22 years. The last time we won one was 1991 or 92, I think. Somewhere in there. That is so hype. 1995, excuse me. That's the last time we won. Oh my god.
That's really cool.
Dude. Go Atlanta Sports
Go
this year.
Atlanta Sports.
Or
man.
Georgia Sports.
Georgia Sports.
Atlanta Sports, not so
I
much.
believe that the football people will definitely end up. UGA football will definitely go to the championship this year.
Yeah, I will. I would bet money on that. Honestly,
I'm betting money on that, man.
let's go, man. That's crazy. World Series. Oh my god. Okay. My reoccurring nightmare. The part that was the nightmare part of it, is literally me on a wooden boat in a volcano. okay? Like wooden, like pirate ship style boat. The thing is on fire, like melting, and I'm falling into a whirlpool in this volcano. Like there's meteors falling and stuff on me. Like so dramatic and stupid, but
Very
it's like
cinematic. this
coming
dream
down
is.
on me like meteors into the lava, like splashing lava onto me. I'm looking around all
How
terrified.
old were you in this dream?
Very, very young. I don't know where I came up with
I
all
don't even know what lava was.
Dragon comes up.
No, not the dragon.
Dragon comes Smaug.
Smog.
The dragon comes up over
I
the side
am
of the
death.
mountain, over the side of the volcano, and comes down towards me. And I'm like
Oh
going
my
into the
God.
whirlpool, like the coin that you put in the side, and it ends up going like faster and faster, and goes and like falls down. I was the boat and was doing that spinning sideways like that. Dragon comes after me. I'm going into the hole at the same time. He's coming after me, getting closer, closer, closer. Dream cuts out. I had that dream every 2 or 3 years after that until I was like 11. It was like every time I had that, I would wake up in a cold sweat.
Yeah.
It was like not even like in like now thinking about that, not that scary. But honestly, like, how when you're in a dream, everything is
Everything
real.
is absolutely real. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that if it's all real. Lava,
Oh my God,
flames,
lava.
meteors, dragons, whirlpools. That's like I'm marking all this on the list, man. That's crazy.
Definitely would not do that again.
That's the scariest. Like that's the only reoccurring nightmare I've ever had. I know I've probably had scarier dreams, but I have a problem with that. I can't remember dreams very well at all.
I used to not be able to, but now like I dream so infrequently now that every dream I have is literally like awesome. I remember it now.
Really?
Let's go.
That's sick. Your turn.
Oh yeah, my turn. So I was pretty young when I had like this series of dreams, I guess.
Oh,
'Cause-
it's a series?
Yeah, dude.
It's
This
a
is like
continuing story?
yes,
What?
kind of. It's weird. It's
Let's
like
go
the
then.
weirdest thing I think I've ever had, but it does have a twist ending at the end.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Keeping it interesting.
Here's the deal. I don't know why, but I would have these dreams as a kid where I would be in someone's house that was like this house is not mine.
Like a friend's house or just some
No,
random
no, no,
house?
just like some random house. And I always hated the house. I thought the house was like out to get me.
This house has such a terrible layout.
This house is such a bad vibe. No, no, no. I remember the one specific scene from this dream was always me running down some sort of hallway, like, cause you know how you run in a dream. You run in a dream like weird.
Yeah.
Like you're running away from something that's chasing you, and it's just not working. That was me, but like 4 foot nothing, and like struggling to run away from this figure behind me chasing me. And the hallway stretches and bends all the time. Like I'm trying to get out of this house, right?
Yeah.
And if I would ever leave the hallway, it would just be one more death trap of the house to deal with, right?
Yeah.
I had this dream maybe 4 times, but each time I would progress through the house a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
I got out of the hallway. I got into the kitchen. I accidentally wound up in a bedroom one time. But all these were oddly normal things, but like they just uncanny valley about them, right?
Weird.
And I finally remember making it out of the house, right?
Yeah.
I remember vividly being like, cool, I made it out of the house. Even in the dream, I was like, ha, I know this is a dream. I made it out of the house. And for some reason, my brain just took a screenshot of what the house looked like. Like, if I saw the house anywhere, I'd be like,
Oh my God.
That's
This
the house of my
dream.
yeah. And this never had like a pertinent thing behind it until years later, until I went to one of my friend's houses, right? And driving to his house, I drive past the house. I literally was
Was
like,
it in our hometown?
it's in our hometown.
Do you
yeah.
know it? Like you could show me the
I could point it
house?
out to you, yes.
We should do that
I
when
could-
we go back home.
I could vividly be like, this is the house, and be like, I don't ever want to go in there.
Oh my God.
Because it's not like it's a pretty big house. I don't even know why I even would be like, oh, cool. I don't even know why I held on to like that screenshot of my dream house.
Yeah.
But there it was.
That's pretty
And I
insane.
immediately was like, cool. So I'm gonna go back home now.
Look, I'm going up on.
Imagine trying to explain that to your friend who just wants to hang out. Be like, so what do you want to do today? Go home? Why? That house is giving me bad vibes.
You know, that house from that dream that I had. Like,
Yeah, not fun.
my mom made cookies.
My mom made cookies. I don't want your dang cookies.
I want your dang cookies,
I
mom.
don't want your dang cookies, man. I want to go back to my house.
Them cookies haunted, man. I'm out. I had to go.
God. Yeah, that was it, man.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty spooky episode,
Yeah,
if
dude,
I do
that
say
was-
so myself.
That was some pretty spook bingus, man.
Spooky bingus.
Interdimensional spingus. That's bad.
That's
That sounds like an
interdimensional
STD.
sphincter.
For those who don't know, a sphincter is a muscle.
No!